Yo, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded a video, but today we're back, man. We're actually doing another 350Z video, but I will upload a DSM video in the next couple weeks. I already ordered the clutch for it. I'm gonna take down the trans and change the clutch because it's not going into first gear at all anymore. The clutch is just slipping on high RPM, so I am gonna do a clutch video. Probably like hopefully in the next 2 weeks it comes in. But yeah, today we're working on 350Z. I actually ended up on selling the other 350Z I had. I bought this one. This 2007 HR. The last one I had already had an angle kit and a welded diff, so today I am gonna weld the diff on this. We're gonna take it down right now, take it to get welded. But first, I'm gonna show you guys how, right now it has an open diff, so I'm gonna show you guys how pretty much it slides with the open diff compared to the welded diff. So we're gonna go swing it right now for a little bit. We're gonna try to at least, because it doesn't want to get sideways at all with the open diff. So right now we're gonna go find a spot and then we're gonna take down the diff. Yeah, so you see this open diff, it does not. Yeah, so as you can see, it's pretty much impossible to do anything with open diff. So I'm about to take it off right now and go get it welded. All right, so I'm about to jack the car up, put it up on jack stands, and see what I have to take off. Okay, so to remove the differential, first thing you do is drain the fluid. This is the drain plug right here, and this is the fill. But I did forget my Allen sockets at work, so I'm gonna remove the differential first, and then once I have it out, I'll take out the fluid by taking off the cap. So I'm gonna take off these are 14 millimeters. I believe there's 6 of them. I'm gonna take these 2 out. I'm gonna take these off, those off for the other axle, and then the ones going to the drive shaft. Once I have those off, I'm gonna lower the sway bar, and then I'm gonna take off the actual ones that hold up the differential. There's one right here, and then there's 2 back there. So yeah, I'm gonna start by taking off the ones on the axles. All right, so to take these off, I'm using an impact, a 14 millimeter swivel, and a wrench. All right, so now that I got both of these axles out, I'm gonna take off the drive shaft. So it's 17 millimeter bolts and nuts, same thing as the axles, but they're 17 millimeters. So I'm gonna use the same thing, a swivel and the impact and a wrench. Okay, so on the drive shaft, there was only 4 bolts. I already got them off. So now I'm gonna take off these plastics on both sides, and I'm gonna take off, well, I'm not gonna take off the sway bar. I'm gonna just lower the 2 bolts on this side, the 2 nuts, and then the other 2 nuts on the other side, lower it a little bit, just give me enough space so I can take this out. To take off this cover, there's 3 10 millimeters holding it, and the sway bar is actually 14 millimeters. So these are the 14s for the sway bar. I just loosened them enough so it can drop. Alright, so you see the sway bar is loose. So now I can take out that bolt right there. Alright, so the diff also has 2 ABS sensors, 1 on each side. But you can either disconnect them or you can take off the little 12 millimeter bolt. But I'm just going to take out the 12 millimeter and leave them hanging. Because I already took off the bolts on each side, you can just leave them hanging like that. Alright, so the only thing holding the diff now is pretty much those 2 bolts in the back and this one right here. This is a 17 millimeter, but you're gonna need a deep socket. So pretty much, cause it's pretty much like a stud, and you're gonna take off the nut. So you need a deep one for sure. I'm not gonna lie, this one was pretty tight, but now that I got it broke loose, I'm taking off to the left. So you see, it's a stud, and you gotta take off the nut.
Really?
All right, now hold up. Move a little bit to the right. Lower a little bit. Okay, right there. All right, hold it right there. Watch out, because it's about to drop. Grab it from the back. Boy. That little that little shit ain't doing nothing, boy. Back in your bag. All right, bro. Hey, can you lower the jack, bro, please?
Slowly, fool.
Yeah, lower that shit slowly, my boy.
Oh.
Go ahead.
You took that bolt off, right?
I took out the two. It's gonna have to. Pretty much, we gotta move it towards the back. So it's a hole. It's a stud right there.
Go back up.
Okay, go back up, my boy. More. You want to lower the sway bar on your side? Alright, so on the stock exhaust you don't have to take it off, but since this is aftermarket, I guess you do, because it's hitting right here. On here it's clearing, but on this side it's not gonna clear. This shit's about to fall in cuz, bro. Okay, lower the jack, my boy.
Alright, go for it.
Go ahead, cuz. Alright, there you go.
Keep going?
Here.
All the way?
Yeah, all the way.
On the sway bar.
Okay, go slowly. So it's gonna hang on the sway bar. Watch out, it's about to drop. Go.
Go?
Lower it.
Oh shit, my boy, chill. Nah. Okay.
More?
Yeah, lower all the way. Eyes down. Sheesh. God damn. All right, take this shit out, bro. Stay under there. I'm gonna slide it out. All right, there you go. There you go. All right, it's finally out. Shit. 45 minutes later. All right, so I'm gonna take off all these 14s, take off the cap, and then drain the fluid, clean it up good with brake cleaner. But this is the fluid I'm gonna use. It's 7590 full synthetic. You can either use non-synthetic or full synthetic. It's up to you, but this is the one I'm gonna use. I overthink.
Damn, it's about one of those.
Yeah, bro. You need one of these. Oh, la verga.
Get him Milwaukee, fool.
You can either get a Milwaukee, bro, or Snap-on. Snap-on's overpriced, but I mean, they be doing payments and the truck be going to our job and shit, so yeah, that's why we be fucking with Snap-on. But I mean, we have both, bro. But I mean, Milwaukee's good too. Shit. Let's try to pry it from right here. Oh, there you go. You good? I ain't even have to hit that shit, bro. God damn. Hold on, you hold up. Let's just leave it sitting right there for like 5-15 minutes, bro. So I pretty much cleaned up all the spider gears. This is what they're gonna weld together. So as long as that's clean and there's no oil on there or anything, as long as pretty much it just has to be clean enough so the welds stick. So this is what I'm using right here. All right, so I just picked it up. I already got it welded. You can see they put plates on both sides. I already put the gasket maker, and I'm gonna just put 1.5 quarts of fluid and then seal it up and put it back on. All right, so I was gonna wait till the sealer dried up, but it's already 4:19 and it gets dark like at 4:50, so we're just gonna put it on and hopefully it don't leak. All right, so we did end up finishing at 4.5 and there's still a little bit of light, so we're gonna go see how it slides.
Look at this fool. Broken ass bumper.
So driving it in the streets, it pretty much seems normal right now. It seems the same. but I'm pretty sure like whenever it rains, or you know, if you live wherever it snows and stuff like that, pretty sure it's gonna be kind of hard to drive a water diff. But ideally this car right here, I mean, it doesn't snow here, it barely rains like once a year, or like twice every year, so I'm not really worried about it. I mean, it drives normal when it's not raining, so I should be fine. All right, we're about to fuck around right here in Mexico. Came across the border right quick. All right, let's see how it feels. Oh, dude, yes. Oh, fuck yeah, it feels so much different. Nah, yeah, this feels so much better, man. You couldn't do shit with that open diff. Man, this shit feels so much better. That's crazy. Even just turning. Woo, this motherfucker feels good, bro. That's crazy. Bro, it feels so much fucking better, bro. It's crazy. Let me try it again. Literally no effort, bro. Look at this shit. So I am planning on tracking this car. My last 350Z, I took it to the track once. That one was bone stock though. It pretty much just had the GK Tech angle kit, and it didn't have a hydro or anything. It just had the angle kit and the welded diff, but it was bone stock. Everything else was bone stock. And this one it's stock. It just has the exhaust and pretty much welded diff now. So I am gonna try to get the angle kit and the hydro for this before I try and hit the track. So hopefully in the upcoming month I will get those parts and make a video about it and hit the track, and I'll record that as well. I am gonna end the video here, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.